Hi everyone, my name is Venkatesh. I'm a chartered accountant student currently working as an article assistant. I've cleared my CA Intermediate in November 2020 exams, and let me take you to all the books I've studied for each subject that made me clear CA Intermediate in my first attempt. In CA Inter, you have 8 papers but 11 subjects. The subjects are accounting, law, costing, income tax, GST, advanced accounting, auditing assurance, EIS, SM, FM, and ECO. But 8 papers, income tax, GST combined in one, EIS, SM combined in one, and FM, ECO combined in one. So let's start. For the subject accounting, here it is. You get 4 books from the institute, but accounting pronouncements, it's not mandatory. It contains Bare Act. You don't have to study this. It's fine even if you don't study, it's not mandatory. We'll have 3 modules. I've not studied anything other than the institute's module for the subject accounting. I think and I feel ICI material is sufficient for accounting. And the second subject is corporate and other laws. You get 2 modules from the institute. One is companies law, and the other is other laws. And the other book I've studied, the other author's book I've studied for law is this Paduka's Corporate and Other Laws by G. Shekhar and Saravana Prasad. It's a good book. You not only get good knowledge but also a good grasp on the subject. So I would prefer and I would recommend this book. And for the third subject, which is costing, you get 2 modules from the institute. But many students feel that difficulty or they don't like the subject costing. Even I felt the same. So I referred another book from the local library. I was lucky enough to get this book from the city central library to the government library. This book is Ravi M. Kishore. This is a 20-year-old book. Again, I would say I was very lucky to get this book. If you get this from the bookstore, you must be really lucky. It contains all the good problems, good conceptual knowledge. You grasp good knowledge on the subject, and after reading this, after referring this, after working out the problems from this book, I'm confident in the subject. If you're lucky, you get this book. It's by Ravi M. Kishore, Taxman's Cost Accounting, Ravi M. Kishore. Or else you can buy another book which is Paduka's Costing, which my friends have bought and they have good opinion on the book. So you can buy book by Paduka, which is written by CA Saravana Prasad. Okay. And for the fourth subject, it is income tax and GST. You get 5 books for fourth paper. You get 5 books. It includes GST and income tax. You get 5 books from the institute, and other than this, I referred a book by Paduka, which is written by CA Saravana Prasad and G. Shekhar. It is a very good book. I've referred also T.N. Manoharan's Taxation, but I felt this is better. This Paduka's book is better than T.N. Manoharan and Girish Ahuja. So definitely I would recommend Taxation book by Paduka. And the 5th paper is Advanced Accounting. You get 4 books. You get 4 books from the institute. 1 book, Accounting Pronouncements, you don't have to study. It contains Bare Act, as I said, for the subject accounting. You also get accounting pronouncements for paper 5. You don't have to study this, it's not mandatory. You get 3 books from the institute, and the book I referred is again Paduka. This is a serious recommendation from my side. If you want to score really good marks in advanced accounting, you solve each and every problem here, and I'm sure you would pass with flying colors in this subject. This is a really good book for advanced accounting, and I would sincerely recommend this book. And the next book is Auditing and Assurance, and the next subject is Auditing and Assurance. You get 3 books from the institute, 3 modules from the institute, and the book I referred is Auditing and Assurance by CA Interemediate. It's a really good book. You get good hold on the subject, and not only it helps in your exams but also while working as an article assistant, knowledge point wise and how to write the answers. It's a beautiful book. It's a beautiful book, and I would recommend Suravi Bansal. And for the next subject, which is EIS and SM, I've bought a book from the bookstore, but I do not recommend that book. Please do not read any book from other authors for this subject, SM and EIS. You get 2 modules for 2 subjects, one module for 1 subject, and I believe and I feel this is more than enough for your exams. Study this and don't go to any author's books for this subject. And the last but not the least paper has 2 subjects. One is Financial Management and Economic for Finance. As I said, for EISSM, you don't have to buy any other book from outside for this subject. This is more than enough. But if you want to go deep, if you want to gain more knowledge, you want to have an edge over in this subject, then I would recommend Financial Management by Paduka. It is a good book. And for the subject Economics, you don't have to buy any book. Trust me, just as for the paper EISSM, you don't have to buy any book from other authors. Institute's material is sufficient. Study this and you will again pass with flying colors. And that's all for the day. Thank you. Take care. If you haven't already, please subscribe, share, comment. Thank you.